creasing tool.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's what I was talking about yesterday. Obviously, you can cut through this side, but you want to crease the other side. So watch what happens. Watch what happens here.
Hang on, John, I just gotta get it finished up.
And all my timing's always off.
It's okay.
I'm just a safe.
It's only because I have not used this material in a very long time. I don't remember exactly the correct parameters for creasing this. That's why I pulled up here. That's
Again, one of my customers just sold a machine to somebody who had a different machine, and they called up and said, "You have automatic board thickness detection," and they were kind of mad. But you know, when you get right down to it, the thickness of the board just almost doesn't matter. It's just how much pressure you want to put on it. And right now, you want to lift up the tool higher than so it doesn't scratch it. But that's
let's see here. I just want to test if I'm cutting all the way through. That's really nice and clean. Excellent. And then, oops, sorry. I just want to test my crease because, well, we'll see if I have enough pressure here. Creasing is the only subjective thing our cutter does because there are so many different ways to crease something. You get so many different opinions on what looks good as far as a crease. So paper creases differently than corrugated, which is different from a double wall corrugated. There's a lot of, just playing around with it, so to speak, that goes into it.
But once you play with it and get it right for a certain substrate, program it in. And it's
Yeah, you can save those modifications directly to our database. So that way you just set it and forget it at that point. Also, just in case you don't get your creasing right the first time, say you want to try a different wheel to try to get a better result, we'll send you a wheel to try out on a 30-day trial basis. Just because I'd rather not have to deal with the back and forth. I don't want to delay you guys on your project. Having you send me material, I do it wrong and send it back to you. I'd rather you guys go ahead and do it the way you know how. Okay, so let's see how this is going to work. Test my crease. Oh, way too much. That pop is definitely not a sound you want to hear. What's going on there is basically I broke through the very top layer. And whenever you make a box, you definitely don't want to do that part. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reduce some pressure in the grain direction because all foods have a grain and food direction. I can just selectively say in that direction, less pressure. So let's try ballpark 6,000. That should do it. One more test. Just a little bit of a pop there. Back off the pressure yet again.
Success.
Yay! I did it. All right, so now, yeah, there we go.
That's why it
That'll-
reduced the cost by half because you just flip it over and turn it on the other side.
So you can see 3 little tests there. I'm able to finally do this correctly. Yeah, exactly. And that's one thing that traditional dyes are always worried about. What's your make ready? What extra percentage are you adding? Here I'm just using the margins of my sheet to do all that for you. So just as John was saying, for boxes in production like this, you want those creases to be on the opposite side. It has to fold together correctly. Corrugated product, you do that all from the back side. Paper product, you do it from the front. Well, I'm going to cut this upside down in perfect registration for you guys. So. Let's go ahead and start your job.
How does this know what the shape is?
See, it read the dots, but it's also reading the edge of the sheet. Now, watch what the screen tells you.
The screen is actually telling me to flip the sheet over, and it's telling me in what direction to do so. So if we go over in this direction,
Tell me it doesn't have any reason for screwing this thing.
Now, look at this, it's even skewed a
Somebody
little
that
bit.
blind guy you were gonna.
It's even skewed a little bit on the sheet, it's not straight, so watch what happens.
yeah. Oh no, too much pressure still. Crap. It's okay, I can change this on the fly. Yeah, setting.
Signs, we have that, where we put our little registration form, where we put our stats on, that little cut out, little nonsense cut out, so it puts in the staff.
Right.
Stays on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Double E. And now this thing where you can
Okay, so,
Well, are you also using?
is that on the core platform